trying to start the drive with a pass.
What the fuck?
Missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness. And he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown and as such.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Wilson will throw. Trying to get to it. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down it goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Going to try to get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his weave, and they stopped him short, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Really nice play, and I love running speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those third down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and the QB scrambles outside the pocket. I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
Here comes the offense on third down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After picking up a couple at second and 8, he's looking to throw. Catch in the middle of the Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding he's getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
What were they doing?
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Right back to the well.
Dang.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think tackling is about effort most of those times. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big bag. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
And the pass is incomplete. Jar forced by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Let's it fly. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He's up 40. The 20,
we love those.
10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Utah.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck, no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back, 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six. And that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stops at the 13. They'll try to put something together. Backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning it up there, pick up and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Utah 7, Alabama 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Milroe. They're trying to get to it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
And this is obviously not a great start for
My defense is going stupid right now.
In this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to score with better field position than this all game.
You ain't lying. If you have the last possession of this, you did. You're already in scoring position. Just take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Off play action.
What?
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Hey, y'all niggas be good
And the coach will take the penalty. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's first and 10. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Parks. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down. Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, there are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stops at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you kind of feel that way. If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so call it no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Complete to the left. Good, solid pick up on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this movement.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown before this first half closes out.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this almost feels like a free play on second and inches with 3 wide receivers to the right. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. They get him with this offense to set up first and goal from the 9.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution from the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took a step, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, that was a bad.
Almost intercepted into the shot on first down and just about found the thing over. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Milrow. Using the quick game, that completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get on the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that loose on the ground.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. He's looking to pass. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet snap. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pass throws incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And there's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on this one, and it'll be a first down. And the Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And your Alabama courtesy side will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Not hard to figure out why they trailed to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're an offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores. Guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive.
Something about you. Something about you. Something.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the old Tangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in all college football. With a Scarlet Gray already rocking this house. This matchup today is part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David and Jessica. Guys, let's tee this one up.
My name is
The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. That is not the way you want to start. The kickoff going out of bounds. The official is off the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's fine. He's brought down, so picking up a little bit short of first down. The colors of the day were maize and blue with Michigan winning close one last year.
There's Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan forced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you want every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all season, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some of this issue.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys. I think this one because of the disdain being the excellence sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two
always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guys, getting in the backfield, and making the play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Takes it on the return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
You think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan, Woody Hayes at Ohio State. It's amazing. In a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even happen.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened.
Dialing up the second down pass play. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we wrap up the first quarter. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks have to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Howard. He's got his man. They made the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy's hand. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add another lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for daylight inside his foot. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stops at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse, they had to play.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Edwards. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they get a chance to take the lead here before the half. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Not all DBs can make a play at the end, right? They can back the ball down and be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB in securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Stands in, takes the hit.
Catch that.
In his hands for the score, and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got strike zones, you get flagged for target, you get flagged for pass interference. That was a beautiful, great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Got to run the run, and they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down.
Nice job with the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on the 1st down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But there's a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the 1st down, and then saving his life. Good job. Good job.
And they couldn't hold the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. They can feel uncomfortable. They can feel that pressure. Keep getting them on the ground. That's why they start to lead.
Coming after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense doing a great job bringing pressure, multiple looks, different guys, back-to-back plays. Now bringing up a 3rd and long. Pressure on the quarterback is coming.
Time to take a shot. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with a pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about the big screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job out there.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, let him do the rest.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Forrest. That gamble did not pay off as they bring down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here come those Mays and wing helmets on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something to break the build momentum.
You've also had some... That's a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take them down too. But I'm trying to put what's up right here. Be aggressive. Tell them, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really cool to go to.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack part. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field and throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And defensive backs don't have no hands. Big fella shows you. How about the defensive backs? They want to get the interception. Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why he's the defense because you have hands? Yeah.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Howard. Feeling some heat. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
The offensive line has got to get at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. Couldn't quite find it. The Wolverines will kick away to break up the second half. And they thought about it, returned and thought better of it, bring it out to 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did. The quarterback is in the rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be a good lead on third.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, now fourth down.
You want to talk about aggressive? Or wacky. This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they connect. They possibly turn over one down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. Right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the eye.
Grabbed over the middle. It's fine. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these guys are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always 10 by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else. There is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Awesome job by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
The Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. It'll be second down. Remember, they can pick up first without scoring. On the run, it's Edwards. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. And they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Looking to throw, it's Orchie. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dude, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They're bringing heat. And they can't get the connection going for a big play on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Re-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
He's looking to throw it. And they got him. They get him down for the sack. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Ozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary, guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On third and long, you have to turn it loose deep. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Snagged in the middle by Chabuka. Will not get there. Eighth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
First down here from the offense. Using his legs. It's Edwards. Just enough room to gain a gain of down to the 34. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to throw. It's Orchie. He'll pull it down and run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down and he's gone. Just like that, shooting up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
What the fuck?
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. The defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Coming out with it, it's Morris. He stops short of the 20 at the 19, and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six.
You're right, Reese. I think this is really dependent, too, on the leader.
Oh, look out! They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the 1-2, and he's got his first down.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy is so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
We reached the 2-minute warning. You see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Orchie.
Oh, fuck.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like. Hopefully,
God damn.
And do better next time.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Oh, He's going to remember that one for sure, man. Did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
That's how you earn your first down the hard way. Really good job on the QB dropping back to pass, scrambling, getting the first down, but taking a big shot.
And the Wolverines will line it up on first and 10. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, this offense is not putting their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. If it's going to happen, it has to happen now.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Nice job on the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. You need an onside. You need to score some points. You need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Doug. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out. And this game's over. Interesting to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. They just run the clock and say, all right, we get enough today.
And the defense drags him down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll pick up enough to first down. They got it out at 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Finds his tight end. Then at all the makings of Bug Meat windshield, but how about the corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Fast motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the field. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to rally.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting an onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more visible.
I agree, Reese. That's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, you take the rankings, you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always felt the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. And then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated to these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another
It's the second side of it.
of EA Sports College Football.
Sour. It's
might be strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence, started not to give a fuck and stop it.
There was a white tiger chewing on it.
I'm Peter, and I just saw a wolf.
Yeah, I think I did see one. Like a jaguar or wolf something.
In the fall of 2011, the sleepy small town of Zanesville, Ohio, experienced a nightmare. All because of one man, Terry Thompson. As the owner of more than 50 exotic animals, he earned quite a reputation in town, especially when he decided to set them free.
And I mean, there was bears, there was tigers, there was lions running everywhere.
Why did Terry unleash his animals on the town? Was it an act of spite? Which one of his exotic animals was never found by the police? And how many people were eaten alive?
Yeah, that's Coke Dock on Coke Dock Road, and we live next to Terry Thompson, and there's a bear in the line.
This is Zanesville, Ohio, a quaint town known for its unique Y-shaped bridge and being the pottery capital of the world. It's the type of place where everyone knows everyone, and most residents knew about Terry and his eclectic animal farm.
Yeah, Terry was different. Terry always kind of pushed the envelope, but Terry was Terry.
One day for Marion's birthday, Terry bought a baby tiger cub and an exotic animal